we are once again heading in the wrong direction economically. And people, you got to stop listening to Donald Trump, okay? He's just lying to you. He's just lying to you. We are losing more jobs than we're gaining. Inflation's on its way up. Unemployment's on its way up. We are not in recession territory yet, but we're in a situation where the Fed needs to figure out what direction they're going to go. Like, what wound they're going to tie off first. Translation, our economy is in triage right now.
The Bureau of Labor Statistics released the November's jobs report a short time ago. It also includes partial numbers from October, when the government shutdown impacted normal data collection methods. So the new report shows that employers added 64,000 jobs in November, but the unemployment rate edged up to 4.6% from 4.4%. Andrew, let's talk about these job numbers.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a new look because we're getting partial data from earlier this fall. What are some headlines to you?
First of all, not totally unexpected. And the truth is, because it's so backward looking, because we were literally now 2 months behind effectively, I don't know how much people are going to take directly from this, except to say there's a demonstration here that the economy is, I think, weaker than you'd want. The conundrum here is, what does the Federal Reserve do in light of seeing these numbers? And does it change their path and outlook in terms of cutting rates? Obviously, that's something the president's wanted Jay Powell to do. But the flip side is that we still have a persistent level of inflation, in part as a result of tariffs. And so if you are Jay Powell, at least for the short term, until you find out whether one of the Kevins ultimately becomes him, it's not clear whether if you try to lower interest rates, you could exacerbate the inflation problem. That might help the employment situation to some degree. But the opposite side would be that you'd want to increase interest rates to push down inflation, but you can't do that either because that might exacerbate the unemployment problem. So there is this sort of real conundrum, is the word I would use, given what these numbers seem to portray.
So what does the Fed do? Who the hell knows? But we don't have the greatest economy ever. We haven't just had the greatest 11 months ever. And not only do the job numbers reflect some growth now, they reflect growth when we weren't getting the jobs numbers. Yeah, we added 64,000 jobs in November. What are those jobs? Well, healthcare added 46,000 jobs, 11,000 of which were in nursing and residential care facilities, employment in construction, which the Labor Department says had fairly steady, held fairly steady over the previous 12 months, rose by 28,000 jobs. On the other hand, the transportation and warehousing sector saw an 18,000 job losses in November. Employment in manufacturing fell by 5,000 jobs. And while we did add 60-some thousand jobs last month, the report shows that the economy shedded more than 100,000 jobs in October, driven by a loss of 162,000 positions in the federal government. So more people are out of work, inflation is higher, costs are up. We're hearing it's going to be better next year when the big, beautiful bill kicks in, while we're also hearing Donald Trump, that's from his cabinet members and shit, and we're also at the same time hearing from Donald Trump that we're in the best economy ever. Numbers don't lie. Trump has been known to. Who are you going to believe?